Greetings from historic Fort Adams here in beautiful Newport, Rhode Island. I'm Robert McCormick. I'm the Director of Visitor Experience for the Fort Adams Trust. And as the park and the fort remain closed, I'd like to take this moment to tell you a little bit about our organization, a little bit about the fort, and give you a little peek inside the walls. So follow me this way. Now, the Fort Adams Trust is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We partner with the state of Rhode Island and the Department of Environmental Management to restore, maintain, and operate historic Fort Adams for the public benefit. Now, the fort that I'm going to take you into is in fact the second Fort Adams built on this site. The original fort was built in 1799, active more or less through the War of 1812. It could house about 20 cannons. After that war, they decided to upgrade their defenses, so they tore that fort down and began construction on the much larger fort that stands here today. Now, construction on this fort began in 1824. It took them 33 years to build it, and it remained in active use through World War I and World War II. When it was done, they could house 468 cannons, 2,400 soldiers. So as many soldiers and more guns than any other fort of its day. We're entering the east gate, which is the main entrance by land into our fort. It also allows us an opportunity to see some of the main building materials used in its construction. So on all the exterior walls, we have granite, very strong, sturdy stone, and that would repel most of the cannon fire that would have been sent our way. This blue stone that we have behind me here is shale. As they built this fort, they did a lot of excavation, so as much of that stone that they dug up and were able to reuse, they did so. Mostly using the shale on the walls felt less likely to come under direct enemy fire. And then, of course, the third main building material is brick, up above in the archway and also around the window there. Now, that window is called a cannon embrasure. Originally, there was a platform intended to be mounted just above my head, and that cannon would fire out upon anybody trying to enter the main gate. They used the brick around all the windows because if that were struck with a bullet or a cannonball, it actually tends to break into a powder versus the granite and the shale, which could break into jagged pieces and potentially injure the soldiers that were here defending the fort. Now, as we continue up the east gate, we're entering the parade field. Now, this fort is a lot bigger than it looks like from the outside. The parade field at the center of the fort is actually about 6.5 acres large. Now, to give you a concept of truly how large that is for a fort of its day, we could fit all of Fort Sumter, Fort McHenry, and Fort Ticonderoga just within this parade field. And that doesn't even begin to touch upon the land defenses far to our south. Now, the Fort Adams Trust is a nonprofit organization. For more information, I would encourage you to visit our website, fortadams.org. There's also links to membership and events on that site. We'll continue to provide videos much like this of various areas inside the fort. So if there are areas that you want to see, please do let us know. Leave a comment, and as much as safety will allow, we will be sure to take you guys inside those areas. In the meantime, please be safe, please be well, and just know that we're here holding down the fort until you can all come back.